Redmond across to help him. Early cross comes in. Oldham are outnumbered in the centre, but again, good play by Poynton. Shot comes in from Ince. Oh, that was close. Paul Ince hasn't scored a goal so far this season. When he does score them, he scored a couple last year against Norwich City. They tend to be spectacular efforts. And this was a real South American job, wasn't it? And a nasty little incident in midfield between Milligan and Brian Robson, but Manchester United continued to attack, the referee giving them the advantage. Sharp. Hughes was a little slow, but again very well marked by Richard Jobson. In sweeping up, and Oldham Athletic having to defend the opening couple of minutes of this game. This is out, Hughes and Leclerc just over the top. Hughes had made the decoy run and Brian Leclerc was close. He desperately needs a goal. Hughes took away Richard Jobson and Leclerc just had that space. Mistake. Jobson sweeps up though, not a good clearance from Richard Jobson. The pressure's still on. There's a chance for Sharp. Oh, good save by Hallworth. He's let it go, but he's got it at the second attempt. Again, a slick move by Manchester United. Another volley this time from Sharp. Hallworth got it at the second attempt as Leclerc was closing in. Haller to Sharp. Gets there before Bruce and directs his header in the region of that right wing. I don't think we've seen Ian Marshall touch the ball so far. He seems to be out with Dennis Irwin. Seen plenty of Mark Hughes and plenty of Richard Jobson as well. And the referee had seen too much of him there. And that's going to be a free kick in a dangerous situation. Richard Jobson taking a risk and it didn't pay off for him. And every blue shirt of Oldham Athletic behind the ball. John Hallworth dancing around on his line trying to get a good view of this shot. Robson and Sharp, it's Sharp that takes it. Hallworth does have a good view, he spills it. Hughes' cross, a second save from Hallworth. Giggs' shot and a goal. Well, that defending by Oldham Athletic, you must say. The original mistake from John Hallworth and the ball put in by Brian Leclerc. Only his second goal of the season, and Manchester United ahead with 10 minutes gone. Short free kick. Hallworth spilled it. Hughes forced the second save from the goalkeeper. Giggs put it across, and Brian Leclerc in the right place for Manchester United. The wrong place for Oldham. 1-0. Come forward again, Leclerc. Hughes can't get there. Hallworth stays on his line. That could be a mistake. And Hughes has paid for that mistake. Manchester United, 2 goals within the space of 30 seconds. Well, John Hallworth really, when he sees this back, will wish he'd come off his line earlier. He closed him down eventually, but by then it was too late. There's Adams, immediately closed down by 2 players. Adams cross, headed away. Again, he gets distance. Blue shirt's not in the right place. Here's Giggs. Well, he's only got one defender to beat before he gets a shot on goal. But that was Poynton, and he's having a very good afternoon. Giggs again, cutting inside on his favourite left foot. Hallworth gets a late look at that one, and eventually makes the save. Well, he's been quiet for the first 13 minutes or so of the game. He eventually found his feet, and especially that left foot. Cheeky little nutmeg from Ryan Giggs. He keeps going. Poynton chasing him. Ball slows Giggs down, but a great pass to Leclerc. Hughes coming in on the near post. Misses out Hughes. A very tidy defending indeed from Steve Redmond. The saviour on half a dozen occasions so far for Oldham. Post flick. There's Sharp. Doesn't realise he has all that time. There's the third goal. A second one for Brian Leclerc with 28 minutes gone. And you wouldn't think this team hadn't scored in 4 matches. It's raining goals.
The confidence factor is something that you and I, or anyone for that matter, knows little about. How it goes and how it comes back. We do know, but that when players are confident, they'll try things, and there is a difference then. You know that we have plenty of players who'll try things and excite people.
It's just keep ball stuff at the moment. Giggs inside to Hughes, who's manhandled from behind, and that's a lucky escape as Robson tries a shot, and that's close again. Oh, poor old John Horworth has the rain and white balls in his eyes all afternoon. Robson had a clear shot, training ground stuff. Graham Sharp, a mistake from Pallister. A mistake as well from Sharp, just tripping up. Milligan goes forward. Adams supports. Sharp takes his position in the area. They're trying to find Marshall, who'd come in late. Donald's header, Pallister to Robson. A good foot in to McClare, who's playing deep. Sharp goes forward, he's got away from the Oldham defenders. Doesn't have a lot of wind because he's run 60 yards. How much skill has he got? Oh, the answer to that was plenty. Maybe run out of energy by the time he was confronted by John Horworth, but a very good save indeed. Donald takes up a position on the near post. Giggs with a corner. Heads go up. Balls again to Robson, who has space. The block from Marshall, straight to McClare. He takes his time, and that hits the side netting. And possibly the hand of John Horworth as well. One-touch pass from Mike Milligan. Donald carries it forward. He's spotted the man spare on the far side, Adams. Henry to Neil Poynton. Oldham really resigned so far to the long boots forward, but that works as it comes to McDonald. A good shot, but stick in the mud for Peter Schmeichel. And what can a manager say to his team at half-time when they're down by 3-0? Nothing to the players by the looks of it, but plenty to the cameraman. Irwin, Robson, Hughes. Robson continues. McClare's little chip, Robson there! Oh, and a brilliant save by John Horworth. That was a magical move by the home side, but a brilliant save by the Oldham goalkeeper. Well, John Horworth has bounced back from an uncertain first half, and Brian Robson is certainly bouncing back into the great player he was. Marshall involved in a brave challenge with Parker. Brian Robson in there as well. And this could be a chance that Oldham Athletic need. Neil Adams, will he go alone over the head of Marshall? Still danger though. McDonald's chip in, Pallister away. And you have to say that was a wasted chance. They had the two-man advantage on that attack. Maybe Adams should have shot instead of crossing. Allen out. Falls to Henry, but his shot is just wide. And the difference possibly between the two teams is that Manchester United in those positions are hitting the target. Manchester United certainly Oldham Athletic's bogey side. Lost to them 3 times last year. Haven't won here since the 30s. Adams again, cross to the far post. Marshall has space, a header. Good save though by Schmeichel. And that sums up Oldham's afternoon, that Oldie couldn't make contact from just 2 yards out.
The players had answered the critics in the best way possible.